be over. And my labor.
There was a man one time in the Bible that Jesus in his famous parable spoke of, that he said that there was a rich man, and he made a supper for his son, which was going to be a wedding supper. And he invited people to come. And while the supper was ready and everything was ready to be served, all the guests had been seated, and at the table was found a man that did not have on a wedding garment. Now, many people who read the Bible are very much familiar with this scripture. And the king said to this fellow, "Friend, why are you here without a wedding garment?" The question was asked, why did you come without a wedding garment? And did you notice the Bible said that he was speechless? He had no excuse. Now, I've had the pleasure of being at Oriental places and seeing Oriental weddings. They don't change. The same customs for thousands of years. Now, when there's a wedding supper to be given in honor of someone, the bridegroom furnishes robes for all the people that come in, because his friends consist of poor, rich, and indifferent. But everyone that he invites is given an invitation, and in this invitation has a bridegroom's name on it. And he brings this invitation to the door, and there's a porter that stands at the door, and he has the garments. Therefore, one man comes up dressed real fine, and the porter puts on a regular robe on him. The next man comes up, is mediocre. He isn't dressed too bad, but he gets the same kind of robe that the rich man got. And then the next fellow come up, no doubt, but being invited to the supper, and such an honor to his friend until he's washed his clothes and done so much to make himself ready, but he only done it in vain. So is it, there's nothing we can do about it. Amen. God has provided our salvation through Jesus Christ, and it's not by what we can do or how many good things we can do, which is all right. Nothing to say against it, but it's by grace are you saved through faith. And then this poor man gets the same kind of robe that the rich man got and the other man got. Then when they're sitting at the table, all of them look alike. Now what happened to this man? What happened? He was speechless because he had climbed in at a window, or come in a side door, or come in some other way besides the provided way for him, and he had missed the robe. That's the way it'll be at the day of the judgment. There is other ways. There's ways of church, there's ways of creeds, there's ways of different things, but Jesus said, I am that way. St. John 10, he said, I am the door to the sheepfold. And people today, just as it was then, they just refuse to take that way. They want their own way. They think it's just as good.
Do you know I wouldn't miss you for nothing? No matter what I am to go to, someday I'll lay down like burden, and I don't want to miss you. Do you? And I don't want to miss it. Do you? Sometime I get tired on my journey.